Okay, so now that we've warmed up our voice, now we can practice our singing and our guitar playing. But first, let's start with our playing. And you can also play this on piano as well if you would rather go in that direction. Anything that is a supportive instrument will be helpful in this example, or in this assignment. So here we go. Practicing the song. I'm going to go over the song because it's been years. Like it's probably been, shoot, over 10 years. And I'm not going to do the math right now since I did this song with my buddy and was inspired by him with this tune. Are you ready? But I do know it's in the key of F, and I do know there's some pretty stuff. And I did play it a little bit before this just so I wouldn't totally embarrass myself. So here we go, based off of what I remember. Yeah, so I think that's the general feel of it. And I did take my liberties in kind of adding a part there, especially that kind of minor four sound. And that was like really cool. I was messing around with it earlier, trying to figure out this song and come up with the chords. And that's what I ended up coming up with by the grace of God, which was like really cool. But at least for our purposes, when we're trying to figure out some kind of chord progression and practice it for our song, once we have it, it's really cool if we can pick a key that works for our voice. At the time, this key worked for my voice pretty well, apparently. I wasn't even thinking about those kind of things, but anyway. And if the chord progression is some kind of interesting, like you're digging it, you like hearing it, and it makes you happy. So you play like it makes you happy, or that you're joyful about it and grateful for it. And thank God for whatever song that you get. But with this chord progression, I know that there's an F major chord, and at times there's an F major 7 chord, and you don't have to worry about like not knowing that, right? But just be aware that that's a thing and you can totally play it. And then we have a C major chord, and I believe there's a B flat major, and then I added today a B flat minor. Thank God for that, because it sounds really, really cool. And then I was also doing some stuff earlier with like kind of like a interlude or like an intro kind of musical part that sounded really cool. Something like that, but I think it might actually sound a little bit better lower. And I was playing on my Pop's bass 6, and so that sounded like killer. But anyway, that's me practicing the song. I'm going to do it one more time, just go through it, and then I'm going to practice singing the song just by itself. So here we go. You know what? Because I'm writing this right now, and revamping it, and I would show you the other video. I just don't know if it would be like helpful. It might be kind of offensive because there's like a pack of cigarettes, like just it's a still shot of a pack of cigarettes the whole time, and I was thinking like, oh man, do I really want to piss people off? And no, as I want to make sure that you're having a good time, and so I figured that sound example would not be the best, but if you do want to actually like see it, I can totally do that and send it to you, or you can see it for yourself a different way. But let me know if you actually want to see it. But anyway, because I'm writing the song right now and I vaguely remember the old version, I'm going to take the liberty and change it up at the intro. So I want something like this. That F major 7 chord to an F. Getting into the song, D minor, B to the B minor. Maybe I could put the C in there somewhere. That might sound really cool, but at least like for me right now, that makes me happy, and I really like that, and that's cool, and I'm super grateful to God for that. That's awesome. Now I'm gonna play it again, mess around with it a little bit more, practicing this. Writing and practicing, which is a little bit different, but anyway, let's keep going. I'm talking way too much. I love this stuff, and Lord willing, you will too. Yeah, I don't like it there. So maybe it's a little bit quicker. Yeah, something like that. So I'll play it through. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So the chord progression for this song, Are You Ready, is F major 7, and doing some kind of cool picking pattern. I think that might be a calypso. And switching back to an F major, and that kicks off the song. And that shifts into a D minor, back to an F major. In the other chords, I don't know the exact order, but it would be, I believe, a B flat, then a B flat minor. Although I played it a little bit different, where I did that B flat minor, and then I went to a C, C7, then back to the F. And I was thinking, okay, I'm going to play my 1 chord, I'm going to play my 6 chord, 1 chord, 6 chord, then go to the 5. See? And then go to the 4, back to the 1, being F in the key of F, first chord, and then C7, and that's the whole song. Like, that's, besides the intro, that is it. So yeah, is you can do this with your same song, and it can work out totally like that, or it takes a little bit more time. With this one, I did have it pre-prepared, except for like writing the parts of the music, and by the grace of God, I still remember the lyrics. And speaking of which, Lord willing, I will see you in the next lesson, and yeah, God bless you. All right, that's me practicing the guitar for Are You Ready? I actually did not press record on like a whole other longer version of this lesson, so that's sad. But because I think I can get all of my points, or at least the most value out of a shorter video, it'll give you a break, and also it'll give me an opportunity to encourage you. No matter what your chord progression is, make sure that you like it first of all, and if you need any help with it, you can always comment and give video messages so that I can give you a video response. But yes, no matter what you do, before you start performing your song, make sure that you have the guitar down, or the piano down, or the harmonica down, whatever your supporting instrument is, before you play it along with your voice. And in the next lesson is what I like to do is to sing, practice the singing for this song. And yeah, if you have any questions, remember to put it down in the comment section, or if you want a video response and help for your specific song, then you could do that as well. But other than that, God bless you, and Lord willing, I will see you in the next lesson.